Hey man, I got some shit I need to get out of my chest right quick, really. You hear me? Hey, listen. I don't know what it is, but it's so many people that love to lie for no reason, man. No reason at all. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. For my sister's birthday, dude come in the barber shop. As we conversate, uh, he wind up telling me now he will do a chef service for me for free, but I have to tip him. You know what I'm saying? I kept fishing, trying to see like what would he consider a tip because I'm not familiar with that industry, and I want to be fair. Lo and behold, he wouldn't answer the phone, and I look at all this type of shit as a sign. But for my sister's birthday, I was willing to push cause I be quick to like cut some shit off. So his first impression was already let me know that he was finna be bullshitting. But for my sister's birthday, I kept trying to push the issue. So at the end of the day, let's just say it never materialized, right? But then I got to thinking, like, even my mama said that she was like, well, maybe he didn't expect me to actually pull his card on the offer. Of course, this crossed my mind too, but when I was discussing it with my mama, she pretty much said what I was already thinking, right? But, the thing is, why bring it up in the first place if you know deep in your heart that you not gonna do the shit? Why bring it up in the beginning? Cause to me, my whole thing be, I understand if your back against the wall and it's something that you just gotta lie about, okay. I respect it, right? Even though it's still unrighteous. But when a motherfucker be lying for no reason, when you bring it up, when you volunteer lie, that's what I really despise. You know what I'm saying? So even today, alright, I'm not gonna get into detail on what I tried to pull together, but I tried to pull something together from one end to the other end. And on this hand, same scenario. One answering the phone, or call me back later. So let's just say it's a miscommunication. So miscommunication happened, but this individual know I'm on the way to him. They don't answer the phone. Call me back 10 or 15 minutes later, blowing me up. But you knew I was on the way in the beginning, and now all of a sudden your phone working enough for you to call me non-stop. So it's just like, my whole thing is, stop lying for no reason, because a lot of people love to lie and they think, I don't know what they be thinking in their mind, because to me, I feel like you should nip it in the bud in the beginning. So that's just like me, right? I'm not perfect, I'm human, but when it comes to shit like that, hey, I'm lay it on you straight. I ain't gonna play with you. So soon as you say something, like say for instance, if okay, like today, my customer who heard I could call me, he said, "Hey, man, you at work, man. I ain't even." So I could. My intuition was telling me he needed something. So I'm like, what's going on? Cause my whole thing is, hey, if I could do it, I could do it. If I can't, I can't. He trying to get me to take him to AutoZone So, and it's ice. It's ice. It's snow and shit. But when he called me, I didn't have no customers, and I didn't have nobody calling me saying that they was on the way. So I looked at that as a sign of like he need assistance. So give him assistance because you can give him assistance, right? I told him I was on the way. I pulled up, I got him, I took him to AutoZone. On the way there, he was telling me about how his family wouldn't help him, they weren't answering the phone for him and all this, right? But this the thing about the story though. Had he called me and I got his and I know people on the way, or if I just didn't want to do it, I would have told him, nah, I ain't gonna do it, bro. I can't do it. Or I'd have been like, I got somebody on the way. Whatever the truth was, I would have told him the truth. I wouldn't have said, yeah, I'm on the way, and then he outside waiting on me in 20-degree weather, assuming I'm on the way because that's what my mouth said. And then when I don't show up and he calling me, I ain't answering the phone because I'm like, damn, I just told him I'm on the way. That's what you silly motherfuckers don't be realizing, bro. The truth gonna come out anyway. The unheard gonna come out anyway. The unseen gonna come out anyway. The unspoken gonna come out anyway. So we might as well nip it in the bud in the beginning and just go and keep it real because the real is gonna come out. So if you lying, when you lie, the truth is gonna come out because you didn't spoke it and it didn't come to pass. So, I done got this shit out my chest. I ain't finna keep going on and on about this shit, but hey, y'all be smooth, man.